No more pills. End motion sickness with Sound Spice. Do you often feel sick when you travel in cars, boats, or planes? Ditch the pills. All you need to do is listen to Sound Spice for a minute. Japanese scientists at Nagoya University discovered this special 100 Hz (Hz) frequency tone that can help with motion sickness. Motion sickness mainly happens when your body's balance system can't deal with movement changes effectively, which causes sickness. To solve this problem, the scientists did experiments on mice and humans by having them listen to a range of sound frequencies. The scientists then induced motion sickness. They used shaking machines for mice and 3 test conditions for humans: swinging chairs, driving simulators, and actual car rides. Both experiments showed that hearing 100 Hz sounds before experiencing movement could reduce motion sickness significantly. This is because the tone stimulates the inner ear, the organ responsible for balance, and improves its functioning. This helps the body handle movement changes better. Sound Spice might help people travel more comfortably without the side effects of medicine or the discomfort of motion sickness.
Today's warm-up quiz. The doctor advised James to take the blank twice a day after meals to manage his pain. A. Pills. B. Snacks. C. Labels. D. Sheets.
You have 15 seconds to think about it. Time's up.
Hey everyone, welcome to English for You. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
So Elsie, have you ever felt sick when traveling? For an example, like in a car or on a boat or even in an airplane?
Oh, I definitely have. I hate that feeling of dizziness and nausea. It makes traveling so uncomfortable.
Yeah, you get sick every time we ride in a boat or when we were in Colorado going up the mountains. You got really sick. But the cool thing is, everyone, there's now a new way to fight motion sickness without any medicine.
Really? No medicine? That sounds too good to be true.
It's true. Scientists in Japan found a special sound that helps people avoid motion sickness.
Now I'm curious. Let's find out how it works.
Do you often feel sick when you travel in cars, boats, or planes? Ditch the pills. All you need to do is listen to Sound Spice for a minute. And in that sentence, everyone, we see the word ditch. It's to get rid of something you don't want anymore. An example would be, I decided to ditch my old phone and buy a new one.
Ditch 这个动词呢是放弃、抛弃，所以后面还可以加其他的名词，像是 ditch a plan 放弃一项计划， ditch class 翘课不去上课， or ditch work 翘班。
So it says ditch the pills, so get rid of the pills. And there we see the word pill, which is a small piece of medicine you swallow. For an example, he takes a pill every morning for his allergies, or Elsie knows that I have a hard time swallowing big pills.
Because you got a tiny throat. Pill 这个名词呢是药丸，那搭配的动词有 take 这个动作 take a pill 吃药丸， swallow a pill 那就是把药丸吞下去。那有什么样的药丸呢？有很多种，比如说 sleeping pill 安眠药， painkiller pill 那就是止痛药。那各位同学们有答对今天的 warm-up quiz 吗？我们的题目再复习一下哦。The doctor advised James to take the blank twice a day after meals to manage his pain. 医生建议 James 饭后每天要服用这些东西2次，以控制疼痛。那这些东西就是 A. pills 药丸 那 B、C、D 各是什么东西呢？ B 选项是 snacks 点心， C labels 标签， D sheets 是纸张。 So the correct answer is A pills。 那这句话呢也包含我们今天的文法重点。 Let's take a look。 在今天的 Language in Focus 当中呢，我们要讲到的是点点点需要或是必须做的事只有点点点。那其中呢，形容词子句 that 加上主词加上 need to 或者是 have to do 用来修饰前面的先行词 all 这个字。那在 be 动词之后通常会省略 to， 直接接原形动词作为主词补语。所以课文里面说的是 All you need to do is listen to Sound Spice for a minute。 你所需要做的只是听1分钟的 Sound Spice 声音香料而已。那其他例句补充给同学们哦。 I'm almost done with my homework. All that I have to do is to write the last paragraph. 我的作业快写完了，只剩下要写最后一段。那这边的 all that 可以省略掉，后面的 to也是多半省略的。那再一个例句是 All that you need to do is to press this button and the machine will start. 你只需要按下这个按钮，机器就会开始运作。一样哦， that 可以省掉， to 也可以省掉。
Getting back to our article, everyone, it says Japanese scientists at Nagoya University discovered this special 100 hertz frequency tone that can help with motion sickness.
Hertz 就是我们中文说的赫兹，它是声波和无线电波的单位。那另外这个名词 frequency 指的是频率，所以日本名古屋大学的科学家发现了一种特殊的100赫兹频率音调，可以帮助减轻晕车或动晕症。Oh, so I can just listen to this.
Yeah, maybe on a boat and you won't get motion sickness. Yeah. And getting back to our article, everyone, it says motion sickness mainly happens when your body's balance system can't deal with movement changes effectively, which causes sickness. And here, everyone, we see the phrase deal with, and that is to solve a problem, perform a task, or etc. We also see effectively, which is an adverb. It is in a way that works well. So using this word in a sentence, we can say, she studies effectively by making notes and reviewing them every day.
Effectively 这个副词是有效的，那可以搭配什么样的动词呢？可以搭配 work effectively 有效的工作， communicate effectively 有效的沟通，或者是 study effectively 有效的学习。那另外这个片语 deal with something 是处理，是应付，也就是 handle 的意思。动晕症主要发生在当人体的平衡系统无法有效应对动作变化的时候，从而导致不适感。Oh, that's why I have this motion sickness every time.
Yeah, your balance system is off. It can't deal with the movement and changes effectively.
So how can we solve this problem?
Well, that's a great question because in our article it says to solve this problem, the scientists did experiments on mice and humans by having them listen to a range of sound frequencies. And there, everyone, we see the word range, which is a group of different things of the same type. Then we also have a phrase we can use, a range of, which is a number of different things of the same general kind. So an example, everyone goes to a video game store, and you could say, wow, this video game store sells a wide range of video games.
A wide range of 那就是各种各样的某个物品，比如说 a wide range of products 或者是 a range of products 那就是各种的产品， a range of services 那就是各种的服务。所以回到课文里面来，为了解决这样的问题，科学家们对老鼠和人类进行实验，让他们聆听不同频率的声音。
All right, getting back to our article, everyone, it says now, the scientists then induced motion sickness.
Induce 这个动词是引发或是促使，比如说 The loud noise induced a headache， 也就是大的声音噪音引发导致了头痛的这个结果。所以课文这边说到的是科学家们就引发了动晕症的症状。
Oh no, so how did they induce this sickness? Well, our article says they used shaking machines for mice and 3 test conditions for humans.Swinging chairs, driving simulators, and actual car rides.
他们就使用会晃动的机器来对老鼠进行实验，并针对人类设计了3种测试的情境，摇椅啦、驾驶模拟器啊，还有实际的乘车体验。那模拟器英文是 simulator， 好，也就是模拟装置。
Now, when we go to the carnival, Elsie, or go to a what do you call them?
Amusement park?
Amusement park, thank you. And if I went on a ride with you in a swinging chair, those swinging chairs, do you think that would induce motion sickness with you?
Yes, of course, and I would vomit. I would puke.
You would puke everywhere. So I think that's probably a good technique to see if you can induce motion sickness. Well, getting back to our scientists and how their discovery came about, everyone, it says,Both experiments showed that hearing 100 hertz sounds before experiencing movement could reduce motion sickness significantly. And there we see that word reduce, which is to make something less. An example would be drinking warm tea can help reduce stress.
Reduce 这个动词是减少或是降低，减少后面可以加上什么样的名词呢？比如说 reduce costs 减少成本， reduce pain 减轻疼痛，或是 reduce pollution 减少污染。
We also saw that word significantly, which is an adverb. It is an important or a large way. So an example to explain or to use significantly, we could say, the price of gas dropped significantly last month.Significantly
这个副词是显著的，好，那也可以搭配不同的动词来使用，比如说 increase 或是 decrease， 那就是显著的增加或显著的减少。英文是 increase significantly 或者是 decrease significantly。那另外如果是显著改变 change significantly。那2项实验都显示呢，在受到晃动前聆听到这个100赫兹的声音，能显著的减少动晕症的发生。
So it seems like this 100 hertz sounds is like the kind of the Goldilocks number for avoiding any kind of motion sickness. And the reason why, our article says, is this is because the tone stimulates the inner ear, the organ responsible for balance and improves its functioning. And there we see the word inner, which is the inside or close to the center.So an example would be the inner walls of the castle were beautifully painted. And then we see inner ear, which is the part of your ear that helps you balance.
Inner 这个形容词在课文里面指的是接近中心的、内在的、里面的，或者是核心的意思。那 inner ear 是内耳。Inner circle 指的就是一个人的核心圈子，好，就是比如说比较好的朋友在你的 inner circle 里面，那或者是 inner thoughts， 那就是你内在内心的想法。这是因为呢，这种音调能够刺激内耳来掌管平衡的这个器官，并改善它的功能。所以这边有个刺激是 stimulate 这个动词，我们可以刺激，比如说大脑 stimulate the brain， 或者是刺激然后激发你的兴趣 stimulate interest。Next,
it says, this helps the body handle movement changes better.
这有助于人体更好的去应对动态的变化。
Sound spice might help people travel more comfortably without the side effects of medicine or the discomfort of motion sickness.
Sound spice 可以帮助人们更舒适的旅行，既没有药物的副作用，也不会感到动晕症的不适。Wow, this sounds amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we don't know about sound that we think we can figure it out. We kind of think, oh, it's just sound. We don't really understand it that much and how much it could do to maybe help things, or maybe even in the future move things. There's a lot of conspiracy that you can move things with sound.
OK， 同学们不想错过更多精彩的 English for You 内容，就赶快订阅我们的 YouTube channel， 还有追踪 Facebook。
Well, everyone, that brings us now to our For You chat question. My question to you is, how do you usually deal with motion sickness?
Wow, I usually deal with motion sickness by sitting near the window and looking outside. It helps me feel less dizzy because I can see the road and know which way we're moving. Sometimes I also try to take deep breaths and avoid eating heavy food before traveling.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one time you ate like clams before we went to the mountains.
And I did puke.
And you puked once we got out of the car.
Gross.
It's not a good idea to eat that kind of maybe heavy food before going on a curvy road trip.
But it seems like you never get motion sickness.
Yeah, you're right. I really don't get motion sickness. I mean, I can read books or watch videos when I'm traveling, and I feel perfectly fine. But, I do know people struggle with it, so it's cool to learn about new ways exactly like Sound Spice that, might help you with that problem. Well, everyone, that's all the time we have for today. We hope you enjoy learning about Sound Spice and how it can help you with motion sickness. My name is Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And we'll see you next time.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Ditch. Lisa decided to ditch her heavy bag and carry only what she really needed in a small purse. Pill. I was feeling sick, so the doctor gave me some pills to take. Effectively. Janine thinks that she works more effectively if she eats breakfast early in the morning. Reduce. After Jason reduced the amount of sugar in his diet, he started losing weight right away. Significantly. Jason has become significantly taller after the summer break. He is growing really fast. Inner. Anna placed the keys in the inner pocket of her jacket to keep them safe.
智慧小补帖
Hertz. Frequency. Induce. Simulator. Stimulate.
轻松学英文，现在就加入空中美语空中家教官方 LINE。